let's go to some observations. Where are the talking heads now? The provinces, cities, and municipalities with their own set of clustered precincts show a uniform result revolving around the 60-10 pattern. Does that mean that specific area covered has the same actual voting characteristics as those as other parts of the country? What happened to the baluartes? And I thought there was brownouts in Mindanao getting to as long as 8 to 12 hours in some areas. Ever since last year pa, hindi lang. Did we all vote as a nation of zombies? Now let's try another approach. Let's try another approach because this will get monotonous at some point. Let's go into the continuing note provided by the analyst. The ubiquitousness of the pattern in the 21 Mindanao LGUs analyzed, and especially the RMA, Random Manual, which represent the national statistical shape, the results are the smoking guns. This is where we're going. Actually, we can present even Spearman sample analysis as well, if required, where it's just, the COMELEC just gets stuck deeper and deeper into the mud. Because anywhere you go, there is 60-30-10. But let's proceed to the rest of the charts for the other areas. Now, let's start with Bislig and get to some sort of what Ernie de Rosario calls the dance pattern. Let's get to be a little entertaining here. No? In the following charts, they may not show a 60-30-10 pattern directly, but a dance pattern where two dancers never step on each other's foot. The UNA aggregate votes per CP never exceed that of Team Pinoy's. How could that be? You know. All right. My favorite example is that of Mig Subiri, having more than 300,000 votes in Cagayan de Oro, the hometown of Coco Pimentel, who only got 78,000. That would have stepped on the toes of Coco Pimentel, right? If they were dancing together. All right? If Coco, ang partner si Mix, nagsasayaw sila, di ba? They never step on each other. But in the case of the statistics in local statistics in Cagayan de Oro, Mix got 358,000 votes versus Coco Pimentel 78,000 votes. So natapakan ni Mix yung paa niya. But does it show in the chart? All right, let's see. Okay. Now that is the Bislig City. All right. Now note the undulating music as the dance goes. Now, let us take out now the independents, because there are only two who are dancing. Right? Here. Let's just say this is Team Pinoy, this is UNA. When it goes up, this also goes up. When it goes down, this also goes down. And then the dance pattern goes on. It may drop a little bit at some point, but still they never intersect with one another. Kabadbaran. How many here knows where Kabatbaran is. Agusa Norte. The same cha-cha is going on. You know what I mean? The distance between the two protagonists are not changing. If Team Pinoy goes up, Una goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. So, 60, 30, 10 pa rin. Cagayan de Oro. Cagayan de Oro. It goes down, it goes down. It goes up, it goes up. So, you know, same pattern. Davao City. This one is even more populated. Look at that drop and you will see it there. Look at that drop and you will see it there. This drop is there. This drop is there. Never stepping on each other's toes. Digos, same thing. El Salvador, where the biggest image of divine mercy, ayan ang sayaw niya. Baba, baba. Plateau, plateau. General Santos, same thing. Isabela City, you know where this is? Ang layo na nito. Basilan. Pati sa Basilan, pareho rin ang tugtog. Kidapawan, ang daming NPA dito. Pero ang sayo nila, pareho rin. Coronadal, the same thing. Bakit namin inuna Mindanao? Because Mindanao was expected to be the opposition vote in these elections. Not because of any political considerations, but because of the socio-economic realities there, heightened by the brownouts. Tandag, Tangub, still the same music. Valencia, the mountains of Bukidnon, still the same thing. Zamboanga City, we can go on and the same thing will come out. We just have to stop at some point. What is the provision of the executive order? Ensure the clustered precinct results also show a 60-30-10 pattern. They now went into clustered precincts. Even as close as Barangay New Era, Quezon City. Sixth provision, ensure that the precincts chosen for the random manual count audit show minimum error discrepancy. Alright? Sa ka nakakita ng random manual count, pre-designated yung mga ira-random. I mean, you know. Okay. NAMFREL RMA report. PICOS count. Alright? 129. Representatives, yan. Variance or discrepancy. Ayaw ng discrepancy. Manong rin ayaw ng discrepancy. So we call it variance. Baka mapagalitan tayo. 1,460. Right? Percentage, ayun. Accuracy, 98.868. 97.904, 97. All right? Ito ang difference from the 99.995% standard. This is by the term of reference sa contract, no? Yeah. You know why? I will give you a layman's explanation of that term of reference. If you withdraw from the ATM 10,000 pesos and the machine only gave you 9,900, papayag ka ba? Hindi. Something like that. Kung ano yung withdrawin mo, dapat din makukuha mo. Kaya very 005 lang. Okay? North Luzon, taas pa rin. This is over. Discrepancies. Nung pinipresent sa akin ito ni Lex Muga at saka ni Ernest de Luzar, hindi ko masyado maintindihan. Because, so what? So talaga namang in-anticipate na natin na random nga yan.
You manually count versus the machine count. And therefore, the variance is because what a person sees is not the same as what is appreciated by the machine.
All of this will be in your USB anyway, so I'll rush a little bit. Except to say na, yun yung, okay? Hindi nasunod yung rating, minimum rating. Dapat ito, 005 lang, hindi 0.225, 122, hindi nga 0.225, 1.225. Anyway, Visayas, ganun din. Random, pre-selected random na yun. Mindanao, ganun din. Saan napunta ang usapan namin dito? Alright? National. There. There should be, okay. Ito ang gusto nilang summary. Sa NCR, marks, percentage error, per 20,000 boners, 269, 78, 242. Entire Philippines, entire Philippines, 198. Okay? Now, if you project this, especially sa senatorial, all right, where about 30 marks each, error projection for 37 million that voted, 37 million ballots with 30 marks each is 11 million, it will affect 11 million, 11,200 votes in the senatorial level. Eh ngayon, doon sa mga munisipyo, hundreds lang nagkakatalunan na. Thousands lang nagkakatalunan na. In fact, in Antipolo, ang distansya ni Hinares at ni Libre is only 6,000 votes. Can you imagine? Alright? So, malaki po yun, yung discrepancy na yun. Kaya, required talaga yung 0.005 lang, hindi na lalampas doon. Yun lang ang tolerable limit. The implication of the error discrepancy to the number of votes affected or not correctly read versus the 37 million counted ballots was just what I read. Nakalagay dito, how would this affect the last slot for the senators, not just the last 6 slots for the senators, but also, most especially in the local positions?
100,000, ikinarga sa iba at binawasan naman kayo ng 100,000. Opo, doble po ang impact sa inyo eh. Dagdag, kaya po dagdag bawas eh. Idinagdag sa iba, ibinawas sa inyo. Kaya yun po ang ibig sabihin po nung na yan. Kaya po ni-require po ng batas natin, error discrepancy is 0.003. Malit lang po eh. For every 20 marks, yung po sa balota, kailangan ng mali, isa lang. And mas na sa loob ng 20,000 marks, 100 pong sinasabi ng 11 million na po sa kaliwa, na out of the 37 million ballots kayo, 11 million or 1/3 may discrepancy. Whether it is a vote for the senator, whether it's a vote for governor, mayor, etc., may mali po.
No, because that would be distributed for the senator, for the congressman, for the mayor. That's the total number. In our RMA, in the RMA of NAFREL, we looked at the total number of erroneous marks divided by the projected number because of the we only had 129 precincts that were audited. It comes out to a 94% error. Yes. Yes. Which is actually kasi, as sinasabi nga ni Dami, I'm sorry it's not here. No, a 99% error, if you give it to the public, because we said the first one was 99.008. If you give that to the public, ay 99% pala, di magaling yun. Diba? But what we did was, we looked at, because the COMELEC came out with a resolution of if it is 1 to 10, it is acceptable. They were at first, the first resolution was 10 errors per candidate per precinct. That's too much. That gives you a 60% accuracy. Yes, so I think we complained, no? Because as a citizens' arm, we looked at the resolution. They changed the resolution and they said only 10 errors per precinct. Okay? Should be acceptable. Instead of 1 per 20,000. If we were going to average the number of marks per precinct on a 75% turnout rate, you will only have about 4,000 marks per precinct. So if you have one error in one precinct, that is not 99.995. It should be one error in 5 precincts to come out with the 20,000 marks. So what we did was, we looked at all the erroneous marks, whether it be for senator, for congressman, or for mayor. We lumped all of that over the total number of marks. Okay? We came out with a 94% error. We're not yet come because we have to review and validate our results. Okay? So that we should really declare that to COMELEC, that there is a 94% error and it's not 99.99 that he is declaring in public.